Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. CWN here, Collecting with Nick. On today's episode, we're going to be unboxing a Super Bowl 52 champions Philadelphia Eagles limited edition set. This set here contains 36 trading cards, and it captures the Philadelphia Eagles' best moments from Super Bowl 52. Now for me, this is a very exciting unboxing because, as you guys can see down there, I'm a big Eagles fan, man. I'm a big Eagles fan. Been watching Eagles football since 2003, 2004, right around the time they made it to that first Super Bowl. I was around 10, 11 years old, so I stuck by them. But yeah, let's go ahead and open this up and see what we got inside. Go ahead and take a look at these here. First one up, this is the moment the Eagles won the Super Bowl right there. That's confetti. So that confetti, I actually have that confetti right there. And shout out to my boy Hesh. He's actually the one that gave this to me for Christmas. That confetti that's on there is part of the one that you see on the field there. And there he is. I like to call him BDN. Nick Foles, Super Bowl 52 champion, Super Bowl MVP. The man that got us in that position, Mr. Carson Wentz. That focus there. Runaway train here, Mr. LeGarrette Blount. The J train here, Jay Ajayi. Cool thing about him, actually, or fun fact that I got about him, is the day that we signed him, we were actually going out of Philadelphia. We're from California here, but I flew out to Philly. His first game with the Eagles, got his jersey custom made, and everybody was rocking with it. And he actually had a touchdown against the Denver Broncos. Clapped them. Corey Clement, 1 out of the 3 of the Philly special. Alshon Jeffrey. We'll see what happens with him this offseason. I mean, there's talks that they're going to be trading him, but Alshon Jeffrey, shout out to him. First touchdown of that Super Bowl. Mr. Nelson Aguilar. Unlike Aguilar, you know, he's no longer with the team, but he was a big part of us winning that Super Bowl there. It's a really nice card. Mr. Torrey Smith, underrated signing that offseason. Was a big part of why we were able to win that Super Bowl, especially in the NFC Championship game with that Hail Mary. Zach Ertz, top 3 tight end in the game, and he had that game-winning touchdown too. And that was a catch. I know a lot of people say it wasn't, but Mr. 2-3 steps, dove into the end zone, touchdown. Trey Burton, that right there is the Philly special. That him is throwing that pass to Mr. Nick Foles in the end zone. Trey Burton, he is now with Chicago, the Chicago Bears, and so is Nick Foles. So they have 2 out of the 3 people that were part of that Philly special out in Chi-Town. Halapoulivaati Vaitai, no longer with the Eagles. He is now with the Detroit Lions, just signed this offseason. But, yeah, big part of the Eagles team. Stefan Wisniewski, beast. Check that out. Mr. Jason Kelsey. Shout out to his brother who just won the Super Bowl. Brandon Brooks. Look at that man. Lane Johnson. Brandon Graham stripped Tom Brady in the final moments of the fourth quarter. Turned it over, got the ball back, kicked the field goal. Went up by 8, and that was it. Fletcher Cox, Long Cox here. Timmy Jernigan. Mr. Vinny Curry. Nigel Bradham. Man, this team was insane. Michael Kendricks. Michael Kendricks, man. He had that whole issue with betting on games. No longer part of the Eagles, but I believe he's part of the Seahawks right now. Jalen Mills, Mr. Double Move Mills. We'll see what happens with him. He's supposed to be going over to safety. He just changed his number to 21, took over Ronald Darby's number. Let's see what happens with him this year. Speaking of Ronald Darby, no longer part of the Eagles. He is now with Washington, and he said he's excited to play Carson twice a year. Or not Carson, but the Eagles twice a year. We'll see. Patrick Robinson. This probably was the biggest signing for the Eagles, biggest part of the Eagles winning the Super Bowl that year. What he did against the Minnesota Vikings in the NFC Championship game, where he picked off Case Keenum, ran it back, touchdown. That set the whole tone. Ronnie McLeod. Malcolm Jenkins. Man, this one hurts. Shout out to Malcolm Jenkins. Fortunately, we didn't re-sign him. He went back with the Saints. But this dude will always have a place in our heart. The captain, Malcolm Jenkins. Donnie Bag of Bone Jones. Punter for the Eagles. Retired after winning the Super Bowl. But then signed with the Los Angeles Chargers that offseason. Mr. Durag Jones. Our kicker, Jake Elliott. Had a great season. Rookie card stamp on there. Was big time during the game as well. Kicked that field goal to put us up by 8 points. And win the Super Bowl. Kenyon Barner. Shout out to Kenyon Barner. Cool thing about him is he actually grew up a couple of minutes away from where I actually live, out here in California. Another thing about him is that after he won the Super Bowl with the Eagles, the following year he signed with the Patriots, and he won a Super Bowl with them. Back-to-back champ, 2-time. Derek Barnett. Rookie card stamp on there. Mr. 9-6. Picked up the fumble when we sacked Tom Brady. Chris Long, Man of the Year. Big time signing, even bigger loss when he retired after winning the Super Bowl. Man, that hurt us, but nonetheless, Man of the Year. There's a lot of stuff you can say about this guy, but this is the man here who donated his whole year's salary to play the game. Awesome. Corey Graham. Najee Good. Bo Allen. And Brian Brahman. Awesome. Yeah, man. This set is really cool. I really enjoy this set. I'm a big time Eagles fan, so this is really cool to be adding to my collection. Super Bowl 52 champions, Philadelphia Eagles. This is awesome. That right there is really cool. But man, without this guy here, Carson Wentz. Check that out. The day before his Eagles became Super Bowl champions for the first time, Wentz finished third in the 2017 NFL MVP voting. He completed 60.2% of his passes for 3,300 yards, a franchise record, 33 touchdowns, and 101.9 passer rating. In 13 games, he finished 11-2. I was at the game where he got hurt here in Los Angeles against the Rams. I was second row. It broke my heart. But without this guy, this wouldn't have happened. Nick Foles, BDN, Super Bowl MVP. Without this guy, he wouldn't have a championship. But that's why, with both of them, this happened. So shout out to both guys. Good luck to both of them next season. Chicago Bears, Philadelphia Eagles, 9/11 will go down for the Philadelphia Eagles. This guy right here, though, a good thing about him is that he's immortalized in Philadelphia. This man here, he has it. He has the game. He has a technique. He just needs to find his rhythm. That torn ACL is no joke. That broken back is no joke. But he will find his place, and he will lead the Philadelphia Eagles to another Super Bowl. That is what I'm hoping. That is what I'm expecting. And that's what should happen. But guys, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Super Bowl 52 champions, Philadelphia Eagles, the limited edition set. This is awesome. Guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this to all your Philadelphia Eagles fans. Hey, football season is a couple months away, but Philadelphia Eagle fans, we ride with our team every day. Fly, Eagles, fly. Thank you guys for watching the video. Until next time.